Should I start this one different? Should I be like,
Oh, yeah.
Tater? Welcome back to another Tater Talks. Today I'm joined with the main man, Tim, the guy that I make all my videos with.
I saw it.
Who
Saw it.
is joining me today for this other video. Kevin, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but please stop. And, anyways. So, today is our last Tater Talks before Thanksgiving. And, I mean, we'll be back next week again. We're not taking any breaks or anything.
No breaks. All those Gears of War 4 video walkthroughs, they'll be up there. Be sure to check them out.
We're headed into this kind of holiday, like, little break for us, a few days or whatever. And me, Tim, and Ozzy are all going to be split up. But you are going to be receiving content regardless.
There's no content splitting up, I'll tell you that much. It's all going up as scheduled and planned, so don't even worry about it.
Yeah, so don't be worried. Don't be
Don't
thinking
be vanilla.
we're not going to be upsetting or we're not going to be uploading. So yeah. Anyways, Tim, are you specifically looking forward to this Thanksgiving out? I know.
Yeah.
Or at least you were telling me like yesterday that you don't have what is like a traditional Thanksgiving as far as like the food and stuff goes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of Mexican food and just like, you know, there's the big turkey with the stuffing and then tamales and then I got some arroz con leche when I get home, bro. That's my favorite dessert right there. I'll put a picture up right there. It's right here. It's good. It's tasty. But yeah, dude, that's my favorite dessert. I'm just excited to see family, man. It's been like 2.5 months since I've seen most of my family.
Seeing the family is like... That's the best part of going home anytime.
Yeah,
like, it doesn't matter what you're going home for, whether it's a holiday or like whatever.
For
like,
sure.
Like seeing family is always going to be like the best. The thing for me is always having to deal with my little brother.
Yeah.
No, I'm just messing. My little brother's, I mean, he's dope, but like I always like here whenever I mess around with you guys or like, you know, say something to you guys, like you have something to come back right with me or right back at me with, and like basically just like it's like becomes about like the other day when we were talking about when we were having that argument over like ethnicities and stuff like that, like my little brother would just like give in and and then with you guys it's like different and I don't get the power, you know, feeling of like being the dominant force, you know. So like going home kind of gives me that, but at the same time like I spent my whole life with that kid doing like just dumb stuff. I remember like going on our trampoline and like we would legit, cause like we loved to like wrestle or like do shit like that, like how you know brothers usually do. Yeah. And I remember like going and we had one pair of UFC boxing gloves. Like not like boxing gloves, not like the ones, you know, that go around all of your hand. It's the ones that like your fingers stick out and everything, and like you can like grab people and stuff. But we'd go onto our trampoline and have it be like an octagon.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
I'd put on one on my left hand and he'd put on one on his right hand, and we'd just do body shots like with UFC gloves and stuff like that until like usually he would get hurt.
Yeah,
because he's, you know, smaller than I am and stuff, but it was always a good time, you know. And then I get to see like my aunt and uncle and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Too,
so family come down, or do you have that's cool.
What about you? Are you like, I know your brothers are kind of like all in different places. Are you guys all coming together or what?
Yeah, no, we're all getting together for Christmas, but one of my brothers is coming to visit for Thanksgiving. Well, he'll be there. And then it's just going to be my mom, dad, my little sister, and one of my brothers, and then for Christmas a lot of the family will get together, so that'll be nice. But I mean, if I were running around in the little octagon with one glove, I think my brothers would definitely beat the shit out of me.
See, I never did that with my older brother. My older brother was always just like he would be the dominant force over me. Even though like I got bigger than like my older brother in high school. Like right when I got into high school, I was about the same size as him when I was like probably like 8th grade / freshman year. And then like as soon as I got to be like a sophomore in high school, like I was taller than him and he hated it. Like, so he always did things to like let me know that I'm like I'm lower on the food chain
Yeah.
than he is. It's like in high school, at least in my freshman year when I was like catching up to him or like getting taller than him, he'd come by and like slam my lockers or like shove me around or like try to pick me up and put me in trash cans and like stuff like that. And it was just stupid stuff, but I'll probably get to see him again. And it's like weird though, like all this crap that you go through with like your family and like all this just like especially with like your brothers, just like dumb stuff that you guys do to each other and whatnot. But like at the end of the day, like you come back and you're stoked to see them, like regardless of like everything, sure. Bro. But always. Definitely, I'm looking forward to the food, macking some of that, dude. The turkey and there's one thing that I despise on Thanksgiving. And it's sweet potatoes. I hate sweet potatoes.
Yo, bro, yams are good, man.
No, they're disgusting. I can't stand them. I remember Alana did this thing to me. I went and visited her, like, when we first started dating. I went down to SoCal and visited her at her house. And I remember, like, one night she came into the room that, like, I was in. And told me, like, oh, her mom had just made freaking sweet potato casserole or something like that. Oh. And I don't know what that was, but she told me, she's like, yeah, like I'm so sorry, like, all this stuff. And she, like, played it off, like, so well. And I told her, I was like, whatever you do, like, don't tell your mom anything. Like, I'll eat all of it. Like, cause I'm polite, you know? Like, obviously I'm going to be like, oh, don't tell her anything. Like, I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm going to eat everything.
Yeah. I could imagine every bit of that just like...
Yeah, and I'm just like... It's not even like I would eat it and I would like... But it would be a mental game, you know? Yeah. Like I have to like... And I'm glad that she like told me beforehand so I could like prepare myself, you know, for like what was coming. Because for me, it's like the end of the world, man. Yeah. It's like, oh man, I don't
even know what he's thinking about, man. I love sweet potatoes, bro. They're good.
Well, picture something you don't like, and then like having to eat
asparagus,
like a lot of that, like a decent amount of that. So I'm prepping myself for the worst, right?
Were you like drinking water or milk while you're eating that, bro? Just getting it down the throat?
No. So hang on, let me continue with the story first, though. So she tells me this, and I tell her like, don't tell your mom anything. You know, I'm gonna eat it all, like all this stuff and everything. And she's like, okay, like don't worry about it. Like I won't tell her anything, like that you don't like it or whatever. And so I'm like chilling, like everything's good, and then Alana's like, all right, like, it's time to go eat. Like, let's go eat. So I go down there, and, like, her mom's not down there. She just, like, made the meal and then went and did her own thing or whatever. And it was just, like, me and Alana there, like, going to eat together. And I'm sitting there at the table waiting in anticipation for this meal. I'm just, like, I got, like, a glass of milk, like, I got everything that I need just, like, to wash it down, the napkin to, like, get all the stuff that I don't want on my face so I taste it later, like, off my face. So I'm all prepared, and I'm just, like, I'm ready, you know? Like, I'm coming out, you know, at the Rose Bowl, like, I'm ready for this freaking, like, game. But she brings the plate and, like, sets it down in front of me, and I look down at the plate, and it's lasagna. And I look at her, and I'm like, you did not just completely play me. And she's got the dumbest like smile on her face, the little like like Alana smile. Oh my god, it was.
So you got played.
Yeah, I got so played, and she did it so well. Like, and it was like one of the first like memories of our like relationship when we first started. And I was just like, I'm not talking to you for like the rest of like that evening. I'm like,
was lasagna good though?
Oh no, yeah, it was good. And stuff like that. And then I remember her, I think I like finished whatever drink I had, and she's like, oh, like, do you want more or something? And I like was like, no, like, I'm getting myself. Like, I was so ashamed of myself that I was like, no, I'm doing everything on my own. I can't trust you anymore. Like that kind of shit. So yeah, but no, yeah. So back to my main point, I guess, out of that whole story is like, I just don't like the sweet potatoes, man. I love cranberries. I love gravy, turkey, cranberries, mashed potatoes. Like,
I love a rhubarb pie, bro.
I don't even know what that is.
It's just good, bro. I just remember.
Like, what's in it?
That's a great question. It's just good, bro. I don't know.
Is it like a Latino thing? Like,
no, I don't know, dude. My grandpa hooked it up, bro. It was good.
I gotcha.
Yeah, so we'll just.
See, like for me, a must on Thanksgiving is always like the pumpkin pie. You know, you always get like a pumpkin pie
With
or,
whipped
like,
cream. Don't forget
yeah,
that.
yeah. You always got whipped cream gives it like a nice like, I guess like contrast to like the cinnamon and the spices of like the stuff like that. We could be freaking food reviewers, man.
I know, right?
We should do that.
You guys want to give us some food to review? Let us know. I'll eat it. He'll eat it. Just saying.
Yeah. But yeah. Have you ever done anything? You don't have turkey on Thanksgiving?
No, we do.
Oh, you you have a turkey, but you have like all this other
food. Yeah.
Have you ever had something other than a turkey on Thanksgiving? Like I've had before. I've had like chicken instead of turkey, and it's just a bad substitute.
Yeah,
nothing is as good as turkey, and you get all the turkey sandwiches and
it's
like all the stuff
leftovers.
that comes over with the leftovers. Is so good.
My favorite's just being stuffed and sitting on the couch and burping and watching soccer.
Yeah, there you go.
With the family.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I'm getting hungry just thinking about this.
I think I'm gonna have to cook some
this Thanksgiving.
dinner.
We're gonna have to get ourselves prepared for Thanksgiving coming up in a few days. And, appreciate you tuning in for this week's Tater Talks episode with my man Tim. For those of you who don't know, I forgot to mention Chelsea moving to the top of the table this week with a beautiful goal from Diego Costa. Really, just a deflection kind of, but
we're proud.
Yeah, we're very proud of our team.
So
keep on you Blues.
For all you trash talkers, fuck you.
But
out there.
Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for us here, and we will see you in the next episode. Like, subscribe, do all that good shit. We'll catch you later.
See ya. Yeah, just blur my middle finger out for some humor. That was good. Oh,
Oh yeah. You want to hear about that, do you? That's what you want to do. You're talking about.
I do.
I mean, we got the flag in the background and everything.
Right there, folks. Right there. Chelsea on top. Oh yeah.